Hello dear Libras, and welcome to your reading for the month of June. We are Moon and Wolf Ethos. If you're new to the channel, welcome. It would help us a great deal if you would hit the subscribe button. Now, for the month of June, we have 17, the Star card, 3 of Swords, Page of Cups, 6, the Lovers, 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. So, you're starting off here with the Star card. This is you having wishes. It's you being connected to the divine source here. You can see it's like you're downloading information in a flash of a moment from another place in the universe. You're being connected to this higher knowledge here. This is a card that talks about Aquarius, a fellow air sign who is the water bearer. So what I'm thinking here is that you're starting the month of June downloading this information inside of you, maybe in your dreams, maybe in some moment where you're not particularly present. It clicks into you and you become really present with this information that is downloaded into you. There's also some sort of gap in time with this card, because you may get the information like tonight when you're gonna sleep and you're gonna dream about something, and then it takes a few days until your body readjusts to this energy that wants to come through you. Another thing is that if you're dealing with another person, what I'm thinking is that one of you is gonna go in a direction and the other one is gonna go in another direction. So you're splitting ways because you have different types of operating, you know, your MO, your modus operandi. So one is gonna be connected back to their emotional waters, and the other one is gonna sacrifice a bit of time to do the worldly duties, be in less than ideal situations, less than ideal relationships, just to serve and receive karma. Okay, so they're taking another round, they're taking one for the team, and the other one is like going from source to source here. You know how this relates to you for your particular situation. Use your intuition and try to apply these things for your particular life, for your particular state of affairs. And while you have the wish fulfillment, the information being downloaded here, being struck by inspiration, you finally understand that you have this great wish inside of you, and it may relate to you wanting to have love in your life. But here, after this thing is so illuminated inside of you, another thing gets light shed on it, and here comes the Three of Swords, your soul that has a lot of arguments, situations from the past being driven into it. So your heart wants to love, but it's like you here have a wound. You have been heartbroken by someone leaving, taking another path than you. If you look at these two cards, they both have this shining light here. So the information that comes from the divine that makes you very aware that you want love in your life is shedding way too much light for your particular taste upon your heart. That you have this wound inside of you, that you want love. You may have tried in the past to give and receive, but it has led you down this road. Maybe each and every time you always end up here. And here we have the Page of Cups. Living it up, living it up. The Page of Cups is drinking things from his soul. The Page of Cups is a young energy that believes in love, that is very open. You can see them here not being shielded in any way. The Page of Cups has their emotions as their superpower, and they may be drinking here and there because they may have some hurt feelings. They may have their heart being torn apart on the inside, and that's why they sometimes consume alcohol, cigarettes, drugs, whatever. They may be acting frivolous, promiscuous, out in the world. It's just because they want love, and they're gonna be willing to give their heart openly and freely to literally anyone that comes along, because they're a bit naive. This is a great energy to have, to embody when you want to find love, when you want to welcome love in your life. But our little Page of Cups here, which I'm thinking it's you, or this may be another person that's acting this way on your exterior, but they wouldn't be acting so on the exterior if you wouldn't have this energy on your inside. So this promiscuous person, they may be a water sign like Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. They have a big wound in their heart. But here come Six of Lovers. This is a card about Gemini. So you have Aquarius here, Gemini here, and a lot of water. So these are this is a lot of air combined with water here. So you have a lot of you know, the general feeling, it's like you're walking a bit on clouds in a way. This person wants to be in love, like feeling as they're walking on a cloud. You know how that feeling of falling in love after a certain time, that you feel like you're high and you're walking on clouds. Here comes this relationship, and I would usually advise to take care when you have a wound inside of you and you're moving quickly towards a love relationship. But here it's beautiful. Why? Because after Six of Lovers you have Seven of Pentacles, which is a challenge. Now this person has the wound, they're acting very naive and frivolous, and they're willing to give the cup of their soul away to someone. Here comes the other someone. This may be a soulmate, this may be a twin flame, this may be someone that you knew from a previous life. But here someone is actually coming. Someone is actually coming, and they're taking you in any shape and form that you are presenting yourself. Or you may take someone in any shape and form that they present themselves. Maybe because both of you feel the potential in the other person. And it's like, it's okay if you're like this, because we can work on it. And here comes the challenge. Here comes the challenge of your bond here. If you want to bond yourself together with another in a relationship, in a love bond, to have this beautiful light shine upon you two, you need to work on it, nurture your bond, have the patience for it to bloom in time. And this patience is and work is gonna be paid off. But now we're handling it here in June. We're trying to fix this broken heart. It doesn't matter that you have less than ideal ways in which you are acting, because here is someone that is going to put in the work, or you are going to put in the work to heal someone, to actually give them the thing that they need to be healed. You know, this person has a great heart, and they can give you the love story that you have always been wishing for. They can give you that type of love story that you can find in books or you read in fairy tales. And here is putting in the work, having the patience, giving this person space when they need to, giving them attention when they need to, and so on. You're working on this beautiful bond here, and this beautiful bond is gonna transform into the ultimate love relationship. Here you go, the Ace of Cups. This talks about a new beginning in love, even though you have met together and you tied your bonds together and you settled in for this healing period, here it comes. The cup of this person's heart is flourishing, is front stage here, front center stage. Their love is coming through, their soul is shining through. This love here is beautiful. For some of you, this may be meeting for some of you. This may be actually the love of your life, and finally it comes in here. It's front center stage, as I told you. It's this also talks about you know, the female reproductive system. So for another part of our Libra viewers, some of you may be getting pregnant. This is also a card that talks about having patience with your pregnancy, and this is also alludes to pregnancy. So for some of my Libras, if you have been split in the past from someone and it left you heartbroken, there may have been some time between you two, but here it's like you're being connected to the source and you know that you're gonna come back together. It may have left you and the other person being heartbroken. Maybe they have been giving their love away freely, or they may have been acting promiscuous, or you may have been doing that. Here I think you're getting back together, having patience with one another for this beautiful love to manifest, or this pregnancy. But this is a beautiful love story that I wasn't actually expecting for you. I felt more this energy here, and the time span that there's a rupture in time that was caused by some sort of a heartbreak here. But this is just beautiful. This is like taking someone in and fixing their souls, because you can see you always knew the potential in them, or you can feel the potential in them, or someone else feels the potential in you, and having the patience to do what is necessary, taking the time to do things gradually, slowly, beautifully, not rushing into anything. So both of your hearts and your love story, for it to flourish and grow beautifully. So I'm glad for you, Libras. I'm glad for you. From the month of June, finally someone who is getting beautiful energy. You and Gemini were getting beautiful energy. You may be dealing with a Gemini here, or an Aquarius, or another fellow Libra, or a water sign. But whoever it is, or whoever you embody here, you need to feel this for your particular story. But what is happening here is actually blessed and beautiful, and it's like a small emotional vacation that is going to turn into a love story for life. So take care, Libra. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you jive with this reading, and we will see each other at the end of June for your July reading. This is Moon and Ethos, thanking you for your energies, your views, your subscriptions and whatnot. We are a new channel and we hope to grow more and more into the future. So stick with us, because we're gonna be changing things a lot here. Goodbye, Libras.